it appears we are live. What is going on, guys? I am here because I just saw earlier today that Stranger Things has given us a new trailer, finally, after many moons of waiting. So let's check it out and go through some interesting things. Like, there's already some interesting things going on with the thumbnail that I used for the cover of this video, and we're gonna go through those. But I started watching this, I think I got about, I don't know, 10 seconds in, and I said, oh, you know what, no, this is gonna be extra. So I decided to record, so here I am to do so. So let's watch and we'll see what is going down. Chrissy of Oldstones has jumped into the chat. What goes on, sis? I miss your face. Thank you for coming through. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but I know we do always chat about it when we do discussion streams when it comes up. So I'm definitely going to be interested to see what you think about it as well. And you haven't seen it yet either. Awesome. Awesome. So, like I was just saying, I've only seen the first few seconds. So we're going to dive into this together. Let me know how the sound is sounding and whatnot. I always think my oxygen machine is going to be loud, but people tell me they don't hear it, even though I can hear it like super loud and clear in my ears right now. Alright, anyways, let's go on and get her done. Make this just a tad bit bigger. There we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, here it is.
You've broken everything.
Who has broken everything? Exactly. Random demonic voice. Yeah, we've been getting teased with this clock for a while now. And who in the fuck are you? Why do we have no random demons? We don't need any more leveled up demons, man. Billy Hargrove.
Dear Billy, I don't know if you can even hear this.
Why would you think he could hear it? Is Billy alive somewhere in Upside Down right now?
A total disaster. For a while, we tried
This
to
kid's got freaking muscles and shit now.
normal. I know it's impossible.
11 and Will. What the hell's going on with this clock? Okay, this looks like the Russian prison. Yep, there's our guy.
I relocated you guys far from Hawkins because I thought you'd be safe.
Damn it, the music. Ah!
A war is coming. I'm afraid your friends at Hawkins are very much in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't have my powers.
I don't know how to say this other than just to say it.
Say what?
Without you, we can't win this war.
Why has 11 not gotten her powers back? Maybe because she hasn't had to use them. Yeah, them kids growing up real quick.
On the other side.
Fucking Steve. Oh, you assholes are riding through the Upside Down now. Okay.
Put here for some other reason. Maybe I can still help. Even if it's the last thing I do.
Is there more than one of those damn things kept there? And who the hell are you?
Walking into this curse. They're not.
Hold on. There's a lot of extra going on here, and I'm seeing new characters I need to know about.
It's hard.
thing?
You have lost.
He looks like a damn mix between the frickin' Mind Flayer and Skeletor. What the fuck is happening here? Like we did exactly. What the fuck did we just see? Okay, no, alright. Rewind. There's a lot. There is a lot going on here. And I thought I was only going to be watching this once and then talking about what I saw. Okay. So that's what the poster says, is, you know, this every ending has a beginning.
Dear Billy, I don't know.
So season 4, and it's supposed to end in season 5 is what I'm hearing. And why does Max think that Billy could hear her?
Disaster.
I thought we were pretty firm on Billy being dead after last season.
Normal.
Now, of course, Will and Eleven still gonna be nerds, so... And what the hell is going on with Max specifically? Because I'm pretty sure that was her flying or floating in that scene we saw. She the only one rocking the red hair out here. Yeah, it's cool they get to visit each other, they go on dates and stuff. What hell is Winona Ryder's character gonna have to go through this season, man? You say you heard this was the last season? I heard there were gonna be 2 more seasons. I hope this isn't the last one. It looks like there's too many new questions coming up for this one.
I don't have my powers.
I don't know how to say this other than just to say it.
And also,
Without you,
what's...
can't win this war.
Why can't you win without 11? What is up with the other kids that we saw in the teaser trailers? They only showed like 1 or 2 of them near the end of the trailer here.
See on the other side.
On the other side.
I really hope YouTube doesn't ding me for this freaking song.
I was convinced it was put here for some other reason.
And why does Russia have this random ass
It's the
Demigorgon?
last thing I do.
And why are the prisoners meant to fight it? Who the hell is this guy? Seems like he's wielding his magic powers by playing the guitar. See, what the fuck is Max doing floating at the damn cemetery? What is happening here? Who is the blind man? See, what the hell is this?
You have lost.
Like, as if the Mind Flayer wasn't bad enough. Who the hell is this guy? Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and shrink that down there a little bit. We'll just drop that off in the corner there. There's so much. There's so much. No, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if they're saying this is the beginning of the end, then it's gonna be at least 1 more season. Season 5 is gonna be the wrap up. Because this is what I used for the cover for this stream. And it's 4 different posters all put together. And I find all of them to be very, very interesting. One of them, I think, has the guitar player that we saw. And I don't know who that is, and my only guess is that he is one of the kids from the Institute that we are going to meet. Let's see if I can make this big without covering it up too much with the other ones. Scoot this out the way. Let's drop that off there. Okay. So, slide over here. This is Max. This is, what is the boy name? Lucas. Hey, Christian, how you doing? And the two of them look like there's, well, Lucas is paying more attention to Max. It's what he usually does when they're in the frames together. And she looks a little worried. There's something behind them. Or maybe she thinks something's coming up behind them. And that's what she's looking at. This is Dustin. This, I believe, is Lucas's little sister. This is Steve. You can tell from the hair. This, I don't know who this is. I think this may be another new character. And this is, what's her name? The Scoops girl. Uma Thurman's daughter that's in this now. Robin, I believe is her name. This person is new, though. I don't think that's 11. There's another poster that 11 is in, and she's in it by herself. So I think everyone usually gets a side quest, is what usually happens. So this group, however they join together, I'm actually really glad that Lucas's little sister, Erica, that's her name. I'm glad that she's in on the adventures now, because she's got that nerd street smart twang that not everybody else has. So I like what she brings to the party as it is, but I am very interested in learning who this new character is going to be. It looks like their entrance into whatever part of the Upside Down they're going into is going to be through this clock. And I think they may have a time travel thing going on with their side quest. That's the only thing I could think of, because if you remember in the teasers when we first saw them, we saw the teaser started with that family from, it looked like maybe the 50s or 60s, and something was going on with this clock in this house. So there has to be some timey-wimey stuff is going to come up for this team here. So let's shrink them back down and pop them off in the corner there. Our next side quest is Russia. And I don't know how this one is even going to start or play out, because obviously this is Hopper. This, I think, is another new character. Or possibly one of the doctors from Hawkins, from the old building, maybe sent there to help Hopper, possibly, or just one of the Russians that are in there and is in the know of what the Upside Down is. And I think this is Joyce. I don't know why Joyce would leave the kids and why she would go to Russia, or how she even learns that Hopper is in Russia, but that looks like her frame. I don't know. That's really the only guess that I have. Is that just looks, that looks like Winona Ryder's body set. Obviously they don't have her showing her face for a reason. That could be another new character, and maybe Joyce is off on a side quest that the promo art is not giving us privy to seeing just yet. So I don't know. Hopper again is kind of off on his own in another part of the world, and I don't like how it says, you know, he in the trailer he needs to do something, even if it's the last thing he does. Sir, as far as I know, there's a whole nother season left, and I need you to survive this season to make it to that last season, and then survive that one too. Okay? We've seen you almost dead before. We don't like it, and we definitely don't want to see the final act with you dying. So let's not even go there. Let's just go ahead and, you know, wipe that out. And we'll just forget you said that, Hopper. And we'll look forward to whatever part of your side quest this shit is leading you to. Why does Hopper always have to go and get into, like, all of the Doom shit? Like, this red menacing light just looks hella menacing. I'm not looking forward to seeing what the hell Hopper has to get into, because he looks like he's already been beat to hell in that damn prison. You know who this guy may be? There was somebody else that was a special prisoner in that same hallway. And they also didn't give him a name. They didn't give Hopper a name at the time either. I think they only called him the American. But there was someone else that they passed. And I think they gave him some type of code name. I don't remember what it was. I might have to go back and watch the last couple episodes of last season to see what's happening. Maybe oh, good one. Yeah. The blind lady. Yeah, he did have kind of a bald head there, didn't he? Good one. Yeah. I like where that thought leads there, Chrissy. Indeed. Okay, so maybe it's the blind guy, and what the fuck were they doing with him that he is sitting in that damn prison fighting this weird ass Demogorgon that they've been keeping and feeding the prisoners? Like, what is going on there? We know Russia's been trying to tap into it, but what happened to where they had a facility enough to get this Demogorgon, obviously, but then something happened and they had to move the Hawkins. They had to move to a location that was at least as strong as their previous location was, wherever they were, to be able to connect to the Upside Down. And Hawkins was the closest place they could find to wherever they were. I'm assuming it has to be someplace connected to this prison, because that's where it looks like they're in front of. There's some section of the prison that they're going into where their entrance into the Upside Down is. Ooh. And if your partners are a random blind dude who probably has magic-y powers, because that's usually how this shit works. And we got Joyce over here, and again, how the hell is Joyce going to get to Russia, and how is she going to figure out that she needs to go there to get Hopper? We know once she learns Hopper's there, she's definitely going to go get him. She's going to go get him. That's just how these characters work. But trying to figure out the angle and the why of how all this shit is going to come together, that's what's tripping me up. And usually, for Stranger Things, it's not that hard to figure out where they're going to go with some things. It's always a puzzle. It's always a puzzle. I'm not saying that it's easy for us to figure out plots. But this is some of the vaguest, this is probably the vaguest trailer that we've gotten in four seasons. Yeah, we're coming up on the 4th season now. So it makes me even more excited, honestly, and has me very, very intrigued. And we're used to having the different teams and everybody going on their side quests and meeting in the middle someplace later. But even this much is extra for them. Hella extra. And this is another part, and they showed us some of those, some scenes that we have not seen before from what I'm guessing was the Hawkins facility before it was shut down back in the day, before anybody knew what it was, with a younger Eleven. And that is why I said that is not 11 in that first group pick that we saw. This is 11 here on her own in this side quest. And I'm guessing where the bigger group is going through that time clock, 11's going to be the other part of that timey-wimey side quest. And they're going to be going in there specifically to find her. I could be wrong. It's just my guess for right now. We'll see what happens when I'm sure we'll get at least one other trailer. At least one other trailer. Maybe two. But here's our girl again. And we can tell it's her. She's the only one that's rocking that hairstyle. And she's in a hallway alone, which they always keep putting 11 alone in hallways. And there's some really crazy shit going down here. We can't see what exactly is at the end of the tunnel, except for that menacing ass red light that's there and darkness beyond it. So the only thing that I know for sure we'll see of younger 11 is when we meet some of those other kids. And I want to say the guitar playing guy, he's probably one of the older kids that we saw in the teasers months ago. Not how months. Jeez, it was last year sometime when we saw those teasers, I believe. But there were a few kids that we saw there. Quite a few. And we did not see Kali. Which very much intrigues me. Because I don't think Kali is just completely going to forget about 11. And their paths are not going to cross again. That just... I don't think you bring in another player as powerful as Kali and you completely leave her out of the ending of the full story when we're getting so many of those other kids that were with 11 when she was still there. No. At some point in time, I don't think they've shown it yet, and again, I could be wrong, I'm just guessing, speculating here, if you will. At some point this season, I think Kali's going to come in. And that's going to be when... That's going to be the first tag team, I think, that 11 gets in. It's going to be somewhere her and Kali's paths are going to cross. And it's going to be after that conversation with the good doctor telling her that without her, they're going to lose. He doesn't know anything about Kali except what was in the old notes. What's going on, Spots? Thanks for coming in. The good doctor doesn't know that much about Kali, and I can't imagine that 11 would blow her cover or her crew's cover at all. So Kali coming in, I think, is going to be a surprise to everyone. So of course he thinks 11's alone because he doesn't know anything about Kali or how powerful she is. And from where we're going, this timey-wimey stuff, you kind of want a mind manipulator like Kali on your team. I think that could work out really, really well. And when 11 needed that upgrade last season, Kali's the one that was able to push her to get there. So for her to get her powers back, it makes sense that Kali would be the one to come in to give her that little bit of extra oomph. Or maybe she meets, one of these other kids along the way and they trigger her memory and they can work together. But all of these kids aren't going to be like 11. All these kids are not going to end up being like chaotic good or any type of neutral. I think there's going to be some enemies along the lines. I just don't know how they're going to manifest all that. Like, we are in such new territory here. Like, we've passed a lot of the creative nodes that have brought this story together. So there's no telling where they're going to go for season 4, especially since we know that they're going to be wrapping up soon. Ooh. This is a lot. This is a lot that has to happen in this season. Even knowing that there's 2 more seasons. These, let's see, what do these episodes usually run? But 10 to 12 episodes per season? Even though they're an hour long, it's a lot to handle. And I just hope that they really pull it off accurately. So this is our last poster here. And this guy, or it may be a girl, I have from the physique, just looking at it from the back, I think it's a guy, and I think it's the guitar playing guy. I don't know who that character is, another new character, and I think it's going to end up being one of the kids that was with 11 in the facility. I just don't know which one. But if I remember correctly, it did seem like there was one of them that was already standing out as, you know, possible super villain in the future. I could be reading that totally wrong, though. He could just be one of those chaotic people that ends up coming in to save your ass at the end. And then this looks like the road to the last battle right here. So that might be what's happening. But this is clearly Finn Wolfhard. That is Mike. You can always tell his physique. This is Will. He's you can pretty much always tell his physique too. He's definitely, you can tell all these kids have grown a lot in what's it been, about a year and a half, 2 years that we've been off season here. This is Dustin, I believe. No, this is not Dustin. Dustin is with the bigger crew at the time clock, and so is Steve. So this is also not Steve. Who the fuck are you, and why would Mike and Will be going with 2 random ass people? Okay. Let's see. In the teaser trailer, in the Hawkins facility, when it was Loudon Swain, I always call Matthew Modine Loudon Swain because of his old role in Vision Quest movie from way back when. One of my favorite 80s movies as a kid. There were 2 younger kids, I believe. 2 kids that were younger than 11. There was 11, I think another kid that was close to her age, and there were 2 older boys. And like I said, I do believe the long-haired person is the guitar player that we saw. And one of those older boys. It's possible that this is another one. But how much could they have gone through already? That Mike and Will, like our number 1 and 2 player, like player 1, player 2 of this whole thing, would go off on the side quest with those 2. Arguably, especially with Will being the one that, I won't say that Will has powers or anything now, but he definitely has an affinity for something magical to happen. So if anyone is going to get any extra skill set, just like Max, we're going to get to Max in a second. If anyone's going to get any extra upgrade of one of the regular side quest kids, it's definitely going to be Will. And if Will is with this team, that means something very big, very important is happening around this. And this looks like just a regular street in Hawkins. So where the hell is everybody else? Why are they so spaced out right now? Dude, this freaking season is gonna be a whirlwind. Oof. I'm almost hoping they don't drop this all at once. I don't know that I can give like that much excitement and time to a weekend in my, you know, my health state right now. I don't know if I want to deal with all that, honestly. Because, oh boy. Will, if we go from what happened last season, Will's the one that always could tell him, yo, y'all can't see him, but I feel him. He's here. Some shit is about to pop off. And these two kids, if they are part of the original test group, that would mean not only are they older, but it's highly possible they could be more powerful than 11 and Kali. Because 11 is 11 and Kali is number 8. These two kids are older than them. So they're probably not even kids. They're probably in their very early 20s. There are some things that are going to be happening next season, and I think my brain's probably going to explode. That's about it there. Wow. So yeah, I have no secrets. No secrets to uncover. No secrets at all. All I can do is speculate on what is coming, and holy shit, there's going to be some things coming. And honestly, just because of the upgrade that they gave her character last season, I think we're going to be seeing some stuff from Erica too. She's already proven that she can put the game together a lot quicker than our original group can. And there's definitely something going on with Max. I don't know what exactly it is. I'm not even convinced that Billy is dead anymore. I think that we're gonna see she's been having some type of random ass dreams or visions or something that's making her go to this boy's grave and saying, I don't know if you can hear me. But obviously, she's a Cali kid, you know, she's a skater. This isn't the type of shit that skaters worry about at all. But now living here in this town and going through the shit that she's gone through, she knows, yeah, okay, there's some extracurricular shit that goes down. And maybe, just maybe, he can hear me. And as we learned at the end of last season, there was, I mean, as minute as it was, there was a time where her and Billy kind of did get along for a little bit. Because she has memories of him actually being a good person. And that's what helped him become that again near the end. So this is very... Oh, shit. What if the damn Skeletor frickin' thing is using Billy's body? Ooh. Oh, God. That would be heartbreaking. I don't even know what to do with that thought. I really don't. I don't know how that would work. I don't know who the thing is talking about has broken everything. But there was a lot of blame that the Mind Flayer was putting on 11 for doing stuff last season. If we're continuing down that route, well... I mean, and yeah, Billy was already touched. You know, like Will, he has the affinity to be touched again. So maybe we are going to see Billy, and maybe Billy is kind of, sort of alive, but he definitely ain't the same no more. And he's never going to go back to being the same. I don't know how I feel about that right now. I think I feel very sorry for him if that's what's happening. Because holy hell, you thought the kid got away. He's dead now and he should be at peace, but he probably isn't. Oh God, that's a freaking horrible thought. I hope that's not what they did with his character. But we're gonna freaking find out. We will find out. Wow. Alright. This is heavy on my brain. I'm gonna have to go and see what other people think about this and see how that's gonna go down for everyone. But I'm curious about some things. Let's run through this one more time. know where that is.
Your suffering.
We don't know exactly where this is. Your suffering is almost at an end, dude. What if that is Billy's body? Oh, fuck.
Dear Billy, I don't know if you can even hear this.
And we're already starting off upside down.
Ever since you left, everything's been a total disaster. For a while, we tried to be happy. Normal. I know that's impossible.
I appreciate that Will and 11 are hanging with each other, though. They're doing the brother-sister thing. That's awesome. This is such a good song, too, though. So they're visiting Hawkins, obviously. Okay, well, oh shit. I can't see the address on there, but maybe that's... That box came from Russia, maybe.
Very much in the eye of the storm.
I don't have my power.
Okay, so with all of them together, that old house has to be somewhere near Hawkins then.
Without you, we can't win this war.
See, I need more background there. What freaking war are you even talking about? What the hell else have y'all been doing?
See on the other side.
On the other side.
And that's where they split.
He's convinced those put
They're all going to the other side, just through different doors.
Even if it's still help. Even if it's the last thing I do.
See, Hopper, I need you to not talk like that. This can't be the last thing you do, bro.
People say Hawkins is cursed.
People say Hawkins is cursed. So this shit has been going on for how long?
Way off.
And you assholes have been acting like you don't know what's happening. Who the hell is the guitar power guy?
It's time.
Oh, dude. I have so many new thoughts now.
You have lost.
Okay, number one theory I'm gonna go with. Y'all remember, you freaking heard it here first. I'm gonna go with that Skeletor thing is using Billy's body as an avatar. That's about the only thing that I can say I'm maybe 85% sure on for this trailer. But we're gonna keep our eyes open. We're gonna go see what some other folks around the interwebs think. And when we get another trailer, we'll do this again and make another informed decision. So until then, friends, AK out. See y'all next time.